guys, what's up? Brandon here, and welcome to my first Fallout 4 tutorial. So, today I'm going to show you a neat trick that you can do to basically get unlimited building space in any settlement. All you're going to really need for this is about 10 weapons. Size really doesn't matter. I would recommend trying to pick maybe like a bigger weapon just because they're easier to find. That'll make sense in a minute once I show you the next couple steps. But I have about like 10 weapons or so in my inventory. And what I'm going to do, you're going to go over to your workshop or your workbench, and you're going to take those weapons and you're going to transfer them into your workshop inventory. I would try to stay away from using grenades. I mean, they do work, but it's just annoying, especially if you have like 13 grenades like I do in my inventory. Trying to pick up 13 grenades, it could kind of get a little annoying. So, you can see I got like a rocket launcher here. Some bigger weapons just because they're easier to spot out. But anyways, I transfer those over into my workshop inventory, and then the next thing you're going to do is transfer them right back into your inventory. So it doesn't matter like the order you do them in, just basically one at a time, just transfer them workshop and then back into your inventory. Next, you're going to go find an open space. Doesn't really matter where. If you're in Sanctuary Hills, this is a good area right here just because there's no grass, there's nothing that your weapons could potentially get lost in. But what you're going to do, just go over to an open space just away from anything, and you're going to drop all the weapons that you just transferred. So just on the Xbox, hit the X button to drop them, and then you're going to get out of your Pip-Boy, and you'll notice that they're all on the ground right now. So you're going to load up your workshop mode, and right now you'll notice that my size bar is in the yellow. So what I'm going to do is pick up all of these weapons and store them in my workshop. And you'll notice that the size bar, just like it did, it went from yellow to blue. That means the space kind of went down, and even though it's very slow and it takes a little bit to do, I'm freeing up space right now. So if you do this enough times, you potentially, you could get rid of that size bar, and like I said, this is kind of like unlimited building space. So I'm going to do this a couple more times just to show you guys that it really works. Go over to your workshop, and then all those items you just picked up, put them back in your inventory, go back over to the open space, and then you're going to drop them. And then pick them up, and then repeat. So like I said, this takes a little bit of time, especially if you want to free up, about like half the bar, or if you want to try to get the full bar, that full size bar gone. Obviously this is going to take a little bit, and you can use more weapons. There's no limit on how many weapons you could use. Obviously the more that you use per time you do this, or per cycle, whatever you want to call it, the greater drop in size you're going to see. But then again, I have done this before with like 20, 30 weapons, and sometimes it kind of, like, weapons get scattered, and I've noticed that just before it seems like just some kind of, like, once in a while, like, it'll, one weapon will go missing or something. So just to kind of keep it all consolidated to one area, I use about like 10 weapons. And, yeah, so that's pretty much it. There's really not much to it. Like you'll see in a minute, after I drop these weapons and pick them up, there is a definitely noticeable difference in the size meter from when I started to when, after the third time. So, before when I started this video, I was in the yellow, which is basically like the warning, like I've almost reached my max limit. And then, right now, you could see some, empty space. So, this is definitely a helpful trick, and, that basically wraps it up. So, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Also, subscribe to my channel because I will be posting many, many more videos, tips and tricks, walkthroughs, everything Fallout 4. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time.